Deuteronomy 17:14a. Ki tavo el haaretz asher Adonai Elohecha noten lach, virishta veyashavta ba. So in verse 14 here today, we begin the law of the king. So an important section here in Deuteronomy, in my opinion. And we begin here with a temporal key. So we get the introduction as when. Now for the temporal key, you can refer to Williams, section 445. This is Williams' Hebrew Syntax is the name of this book, section 445. And it can be challenging to recognize these temporal keys. We've seen key function as an if in Deuteronomy, and most often it's functioning as a because or a for, but here we get a when. When you enter to the land. So let's stop there and pick up the verb. We've got here a call imperfect. It's a 2ms. Notice the tav preformative. And we get when you enter. Verbal root is beit vav aleph. And notice here the a-o vowel pattern that puts us in the call for that hollow verb. Alternatively, an a-I vowel pattern would be the hifil. So here we have when you enter to the land. And this land is further modified by the relative clause here, the land which the Lord your God here, all together serving as the subject, is giving to you. So here we have a call participle, masculine singular, of the verbal root nun, tav, nun, a verb that we've seen quite often. In fact, this whole relative clause we've seen quite often, which the Lord your God is giving to you. Next, we get a couple of vekatals here and here. This one is a vekatal 2ms, or we might say a call perfect 2ms plus the vav consecutive here. So it takes the same verbal nuance as the imperative at the beginning. So we have, and you possess it. Notice this third feminine singular pronominal suffix here referring to the land, and you possess it. And you dwell, here's another call perfect 2ms plus the vav consecutive, or another vekatal, and you possess it, and you dwell in it. Both of these its, third feminine singular, are referring to that land.